السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معاكم مصطفى في رب سكوسو جنب. دلوقتي هنكمل لعبة أنا الوقت، ويا رب الفيديو عجبكم. بس أهم حاجة ما تنسوش تعملوا كومنتات عشان دي حاجة مهمة جدا بالنسبة لي. يلا بينا نبتدي اللعبة. سنتر تاني يوم كده اللعبة بتحمل. يلا نخش جوه اللعبة ونكملها بقى.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. The new story beat fit the story perfectly. Shit.
الله. يلا 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 يلا. طب الحمد لله الحمد لله.
The dark presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me. I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Oof.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
ربنا يستر. Look for Alice. Container.
Who was riding who?
Oh.
Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
يا ربنا يستر.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
هنا استنى كده نشوف في أسلحة يعني هنا. لا والله. بص ماشي.
The station had changed. I was closer now. نقدر نطلع ونشوف. Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Right.
I'm a writer. I write. Writing is the key. Art is the key to find my way out of the dark place. I can't forget this. Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place. I'm outside time and space. Outside reality. But this is real. A nightmare dimension. An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true. Make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. They're plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
نروح للدكتور ولا نروح؟ هو الجولز ايه بقى؟ look for Alice, go to the apartment in Parliament Tower. اوكي. استنى خلينا نرجع العادي بقى. ماشي.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
كده حلو. مش looking for أليس بقى. يلا.
Maybe he was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The writer. Maybe he was a victim. Maybe he was a victim. Writer.
Hey.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
والله ما أعرف. شوف اللي بيحصل بقى. لهوي.
Alice's photo equipment, set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
الصباح نفتح كل الأدراج بقى.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
ده بيتي.
This symbol wasn't here
بيت
before.
ألان ووك.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
فيديو ار وده ده بقى عايزين بص look for Alice locate the memory card مش هكون
I couldn't force it open.
ما انا لو مالتش حاجة انا هنزل تحت بقى نركز بقى الفيديو بص الفيديو ار دبليو سكرين ماونت سكرين ماونت فوكال بوينت اون ذا تارجت بليس يبقى احنا نروح بقى ايه للدارك بليس بقى عشان نلاقي الميموري كارد ايه ده هخرج ازاي ماشي
Alice's memory card.
تمام نحط الميموري كارد بقى في الايه في الكاميرا
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me.
هي في حاجة لبسته فهي غيرته اللي حصل له يعني.
Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
نخش جوه بقى. hello.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
tool return by انت شبح ولا ايه يا عم؟ بس السد ده يعني اقصر شابتر. لا ده اقصر شابتر فعلا. يلا كده وصلنا لنهاية الصفحة بتاعتي، وما تنسوش تعملوا لايك وتفعلوا الجرس عشان اكمل باقي اللعبة.